Hey everybody, this is April Chapman here from the Furniture Loft, and I wanted to just take a few moments to talk to you about furniture pricing. I get a lot of questions and a lot of inquiries from people with a wide range, but most of them all pretty much stem from the same source or place of concern. And a lot of questions that I get, sometimes I'll have a customer come in and they'll say, what is the cheapest bed you have, or what is the cheapest sofa that you carry? And sometimes it's a little off-putting, but I have to understand that the average customer doesn't buy furniture every day, so they're not really familiar with how furniture is priced, what's considered valuable to them. And so it's my job as the furniture consultant to provide them with this knowledge so that they can make an informed choice. So the first thing I would like to address is that question, like, what is your cheapest ... right? First of all, that's really a loaded question, because I can show you and sell you the cheapest anything. The question is, do you really want the cheapest one? Everybody knows this, but it never fails. We know the saying, we've all heard it a million times: you get what you pay for. However, it never stops people from making that same old mistake of buying the cheapest thing that they found, and then later finding out that they really aren't happy. They didn't get much value or use out of the item, and then they end up having to replace it shortly thereafter. So I want to help you. I want to help you by kind of cracking the code on, one, why cheap is not always better. What you want is you want to find a product that gives you the best combination of value and price. See, there's a difference. Cheap means just that. That means poor craftsmanship, poor materials, just poor everything. And so from a functionality standpoint, it's going to break down on you. It's not going to withstand any sort of regular use. And then you're going to have to replace it, which in the end is wasted money for you. And I don't want my customers wasting money. I want my customers to be happy with their purchases, and I want them to walk away knowing that as long as I take care of this with regular use, like, this furniture is going to be there for me when I need it. So how do you find the best combination of value and price? Well, the first thing you do, or you don't do, is look for the cheapest. Literally, when you're scrolling and and I get it, we're all price sensitive, price matters. But the thing is, you don't really want the cheapest. What you want, like I said, is to find the best combination of value and price. You want to look at the craftsmanship of an item. How is it made? Is it constructed of solid wood? Even if it's not solid wood and it's a combination of wood and veneers, that's not the worst thing in the world. The key is, how is it put together? You want to look at the seams or the joinery, if it's a dresser, how it's put together. Then, or if it's a sofa, you want to look at the upholstery. Is the upholstery like really, really thin? Does it look like when you sit on it, it's going to rip? These are questions that you want to ask yourself, and even ask the furniture consultant or the sales professional at the store that you're buying. And sometimes you don't even have to ask. You can look at something and tell if the craftsmanship and if the furniture is poorly made. Then you look at the price. Price is basically an indicator of, one, how valuable something is and how well made something is. If it's super, super cheap, it's not very valuable, which means they come a dime a dozen, anybody can get it, and they're making them all the time because people are buying them all the time. Versus something you might pay a little bit more on the front end, but it's going to serve you well in the back end. So that means you could buy a $300 sofa, or you could buy a $500 sofa. And based on that continuum, that $300 sofa is going to wear out a whole lot faster than that $500 sofa. And since we don't have money to waste, what we want to do is we want to change our mindset, and we want to view furniture as an investment. Furniture is not something that you're going to buy every week, every month, or every year. You should only be buying furniture every couple of years. And for me, like every 5 years, unless I'm just completely bored with the look and want something different. I'm not buying furniture and switching out every other year. So with that said, you want to You want to be driven by economy, but you don't want that to be the deciding factor. Do not let price be the deciding factor, because you will lose all the time in the end. I would rather my customer not buy from me today and save up the extra $200 to get that $500 sofa than to buy that $300 sofa, and then by the end of the year they're back seeing me again to get another $300 sofa. Like, the math just doesn't add up. So hopefully that was helpful. I get price is important, but you really want to focus on value. And feel free to message us or inbox us or call us on the phone if you have questions, and come to the store. That's what we're here for. We're here to educate you and to make sure that you are an informed consumer and that you are getting the best combination of value and price. So hopefully that was helpful, and we'll talk to you soon.